Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thor Thursday. And we're going to do Freedom Friday. I don't know about Saturday yet. I'm going to have to see. I have a friend coming from my old hometown, and I'll be visiting with her. But anyway, I want to get started on this because it's all the messages that have been coming in lately are so important. Uh, Today is 10/24 of 2024, which is a 15, which goes down to a 6. Tomorrow is 10/25, 2024. It is a 16. It goes down to a 7. Add the 7, 6 together, you got 13 and you got a 4. So we are going to read the 4. I'm going to put my glasses on. I hope everybody's doing beautiful out there and staying safe in the chaotic craziness of the world right now. Number 4 reveals that you need solid structure now more than ever. To feel secure, you need an ordered space. This number brings a sudden burst of energy. Use it to get your life in order. It brings good humor and cheerfulness. Things will be less complicated and life will become easier. Start to be aware of yourself and your body more keenly and take care of your physical needs. Number 4's energy field is the mastery of matter in order to be able to create paradise, wholeness, divine order, and manifestation. I love that. Oh, excuse me. I love that because we are manifesting, we are leveling up, we are learning. It's it's hard for people to understand that they have to love themselves because they have been ditching their ditching themselves so long, picking out all of their flaws for so long that they don't know how to feel beautiful, loved. And it's not always the physical beauty, people. When we talk about beauty, that soul is amazing. It's from our creator, and we question that. So I have a problem with us questioning that. We all have different perceptions of things, okay? And just because their perception is different from my perception, that doesn't mean we're wrong. It means that someone is seeing it differently. I'm telling you, you get friends together, you get 5, 6, 7 friends together, and you do a metaphor privately and let them answer privately, not in a group. And I'll guarantee each one of them, it was similar, but it was a different perception of it. It's amazing. We all seen the same thing because our mind is magnificent. Our thoughts are from the creator, but they're also mixed up with the worldly 3D crap that we bring into our mind every day and we worry about constantly. So yeah, that is a good card to have. Oh, for some unknown reason, all of a sudden I started yawning. Go figure. I haven't yawned all morning. I've been doing a lot of dreaming, so I have been really tired lately. Um, we also need to look at 7 because sevens come in. We got 2 16s, we got a 16 there, and sevens came in a lot in this reading. So I want to do the 7. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. Okay, I know why that 7 needed to be read. I'm going to read this again. Start over. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of a light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of your life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everything and everyone, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of number 7 is like a gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and completion of a stage in life. Number 7 brings new soul paths. Yeah, we are. We're on this new soul path that is recreating us. It's like we went through all the 3D learning, our Earth School. And now we're like grabbing for mystery school. We're like, yeah, tell us about mystery school. We want to know that now too. Can we incorporate them? Well, yeah, we can. We really can incorporate this with religion. Uh, once we learn how to love ourselves and how to take these messages within our heart, I'm not going to read the card that came out yet because we have to read a different one. When it mentioned the heart, people, I've got coffee. Like I said, I have been doing a lot of dreaming, so I've been kind of tired lately. When you dream a lot, you'll be tired because you've been busy in your dreams. Your soul's busy, your body's laying there, but your body still gets tired because your soul's been busy. We got on the angels and ancestors, heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. The heart guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are loved, lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. Learn to receive. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. Uh, that was a good message from the Heart Guardian because of that card. So, yeah, that's a great card to have. Now, we are going to read the Soul Helper Oracle. The way these cards come out in the numbers, this reading did make a lot of sense. Number 16 and number 7. To conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. If you conform to the norm out there, you are not yourself anymore. You are giving in to the pressures of people, wanting to change, wanting to be just like Sally Ann and Robbie Lee, and you're not being you. You're not them. So don't pretend to be them. You're you. You need to create the you want to be. Conforming can be a positive in certain situations. For example, when someone conforms out of politeness. This card has a warning for you, however. To live means to bravely follow your own path. Following the path of others means, in a sense, dying, withering inside. You merely exist on the path of others, but you cannot live. You will find the light of your own life only on your own soul path. Recognize and acknowledge your lies. Ah, sorry, my eye's itching. Recognize and acknowledge your lies and errors. It is a mistake to believe that you can please everyone. and follow their wishes. It is impossible. You have been dazzled by the bright kaleidoscope of colors of those who rob you of your strength and your light, and you have lost yourself in them. You have conformed as a chameleon would, and you are making their resonance and opinions your own. It is time to realize this and learn how to say no. It is time to have only your own colors in your life, to feel only your own happiness, to let your own light shine out. Inner life or inner death, which do you want? And who are you? It is now time to rebel, to start a revolution. Free yourself from your lower negative energies and decide who you want to be. The moment has also come to share this with the world and those around you. Do not hesitate any longer. Your soul is speaking to you. Listen to your heart, to your feelings. Listen to your own truth. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the tiger, the herbal essence oil is tea tree oil. The healing crystal is white agate, peace agate, and the number is 7. And we've already read the 7, but I'm going to read the 7 again because we did get a lot of 7s today. And 7 is really speaking. It's like, listen to me, get something from me. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of a light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everything and everyone, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of 7 is like a gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and the completion of a stage in life. Number 7 brings new soul paths. We are on a new soul path, folks. We are on a journey. And this journey is ours to rediscover ourselves, to learn about ourselves, to love ourselves, and to be one with our creator. Ooh, doesn't that sound fun? That is what we're doing, people. We just aren't doing it traditionally. I don't like to be in boxes, so I'm kind of like, don't put me in a box type of girl because I will be claustrophobic and I will dig a tunnel in my box and make something out of it because, yeah, I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be Abby normal. Okay, we've got the human spirit oracle is shouting. It's a 19, which is a 10, and it's the butterfly effect. What you do can linger into your tomorrows and perhaps someone else's tomorrows as well. It is like when someone says something negative to you and you carry it through your day and then pass that ick on to someone else. This is why it is important to think before you act. Remember, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Let's do a quick analogy. Someone far away wakes up in the morning and steps on a tack. That puts them in a bloody foul mood. So maybe they get rude with their spouse or partner, setting the tone for the rest of their day. Their partner then goes out into the world to work. They now ruffle those wings, spreading that same poo-poo attitude into a fellow coworker. The coworker did nothing wrong and has been making a product that is important to something of safety that will be sold all over the world. But instead of quality control, they are blindly doing the job while venting to a coworker. This gizmo then gets packed and shipped with all the other gizmos somewhere halfway across the world. Someone buys it and uses it for, well, you see where I'm with this is going and continues to go. Long story short, too late. Ha ha ha. Are you spreading poop? Ah, that's unfortunate because those poop-filled wings that just splattered into someone else's day. Stop and consider the consequences of your actions. I agree with that because when you start boo-hooing and bitching to somebody else, then they feel like, well, why'd you let them do it? Then they're getting their emotions up. No, you kind of want a kumbaya type day. Uh, watch the emotions. Don't let your emotions get out of control. Okay, we are going to go to the Enchanted Map Oracle. We got some really killer messages. The first message we got was, and this is kind of like past, present, and future cards. I mean, they're all of it entwined, but think of past too, because this was the first card to come out. It's a number 35, which is an 8, which is infinity, and it's education. Life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is a time to be teachable, open to change your preconceived notion. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all. I don't know yet. Uh, she is reading and studying, and she's got the little fairy right there, like Tinkerbell. And she's got the white heron looking at her and the moon, the crescent moon behind her. So she's listening, but she's also learning other things, not just the book. That was a good, I like that card. That was pretty cool. Okay, now we got the King of Wands. And he's the clarifier. There you are. The clarifier for the education card. Leadership, vision, big picture, taking control, daring decisions, boldness, optimism. King of Wands card signifies the asker is com competent and capable. There will be a chance to meet interesting people. You can successfully negotiate and state your point of view. This card also shows up as a reminder to trust oneself. The asker's intuition knows the way. This is a time to fully embrace their strengths and wisdom, which will enable them to make a huge difference in the world. I really like this card. He has the lion on his shirt, and he's got the lantern. He's got his backpack and his magical staff, and he is got like a map in the background. He's gonna go on an adventure. He's gonna get educated and learn and travel and learn things. We have to stay open to everything because we don't know where this is going to go. We don't know what's really going to happen. And sometimes we have to hit rock bottom. Number 10, 1, before we realize that we have to learn. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear like a magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. We all have a habit of hanging on to things. And even though we don't like the things we're hanging on to, we're used to it. We're so used to it, we don't want to change it. Okay, now the card that came in with rock bottom was the Ace of Swords, and it was the arrow. And there's so much energy in this arrow. And I'm feeling Sagittarius. For some unknown reason, I'm feeling the hunter. Clarity, breakthrough, new idea, concentration, vision, force, focus, truth. The ace points to new beginnings. Like Ace of Swords indicates that a fresh start is emerging for the asker. This is an excellent time to begin a new initiative and take decisive action on a project or career change. The Ace of Swords is also about reclaiming personal power. The asker is entering a phase where they have the opportunity to fully take the reins on their future and charge ahead with projects that utilize their creative and intellectual abilities. You know, we really don't know uh, what we're supposed to do. Some of us do. Some of us have an idea of what we're supposed to do, but all of us are still grappling and grasping on what to do. Uh, it's hard for me to tell people what to do because you've got to go on your own journey. My journey was a lot of crying through the dark night of the soul, a lot of realizing what I was. You know, I was telling somebody last night the hardest part, okay, is looking at yourself and looking at your faults because it is so easy to look at somebody else from a distance, from an objection, and talk about what's different about it, you know, what you want to change and this and that. But then you look at yourself and you're not catching anything. We have to look at our reflection in the mirror. I'm thinking that's why when I'm in a dream, I'm not seeing myself at all, because I have to realize that the inner me, the inner child in me, the light, my uniqueness has got to be different than everybody else's, just like yours. Okay, so we got that. Now we got the 38. And 38, yeah, that's a master number. It's an 11, so it doubles. And I love how the little raccoon is tending to the fox. The fox has a water bag on his head, and the raccoon has the little nurse's thing. And it says, 38, heal the ouch. Forgiveness is the healer of the soul. I tried to talk with someone last night about forgiveness, and they're not ready yet to let go. And it's okay. It really is. It's everybody's journey. But in order to heal yourself, you have to think about forgiveness. Um, and a fox usually would kill a raccoon, and it's not. It's forgiving it because it's helping it. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul, and mind. As this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, The message may be that you're being called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life and to commit to the healing path. The heal the ouch card may be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. I really like that card because there is a lot of people that just can't get out of their head. It's so hard. We're not used to doing that, and it's just it sometimes you're not ready. You'll be ready. You will get through this. Maybe just not right now. It's like a chess game, I guess. Like the Knight of Cups. Idealist, charming, artistic, graceful, tactful, diplomacy, mediator, negotiator. The Knight of Cups represents romance, creativity, and beauty. This card is a sign that you may be moving forward with a creative project you have intuitively felt compelled to manifest. This card can also serve as a reminder to be vulnerable and express love to those around you. Although it can feel scary to bare our soul, this bravery will allow for greater intimacy and connection. People, we really have to work on ourselves. We have to love ourselves and don't speak things out in the air. It attracts that energy. You don't want to do that. It's hard. We're all working on it. I do it and then I catch myself. But we have to really work on self. Self is the most important thing because I can help in ways, friends can help in ways, family can help in ways, but you have to take the reins. You have to get on the horse and ride like there's no tomorrow. We got a 27, which is a 9. 9 goes into itself. This is quite interesting. It's home. Home is where the heart is. I don't know why I said that, but I did. And you've got the wise owl up here in the tree protecting the home. You have the clock right here. It says about 10 minutes to 7. And there's a door. And there's crystals all around it. Peace, security, safety, belonging. And all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path. Regardless of where it leads, home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. I love that, especially when we got this one, the Heart Guardian. We've had a lot of heart, a lot of home, a lot of working on self, loving self. Because the last one we got as the clarifier is the Three of Swords. And you see that that's heartbreak. Heartbreak, separation, sadness, grief, sorrow, upset, loss, trauma, tears. The Three of Swords is a card carrying tension and heartbreak, perhaps as a result of a relationship ending, a communication failure, a bitter argument, or a betrayal. The asker may be carrying grief, emotional pain, or feeling of rejection. The asker is reminded that no matter how much pain they may be feeling, they have control over the meaning they give to an experience. They should be careful not to push their loved ones away just because they feel tense and irritable. We have to really be careful because there are so many people right now trying to set their own boundaries and love themselves. Everybody is working on self. And that's interesting because we, right now, number 35, which is an eight, which is infinity, and we've had a lot of eights too. Planetary, we've got this card before. This is what's going on right now, and this is what's going to be going on in our world. Planetary cleansing, keep your space pure and clean. It starts with us. In the consciousness of the golden future, everyone has a sense of self-worth and personal integrity, so they keep their surroundings clean, natural, and beautiful. Goods will be wrapped in ecological, reusable, biodegradable plant materials, not yet en envisaged, so there will be no waste or rubbish. I've seen that in my dreams, folks. White White goods, televisions, and our current computers will be obsolete, replaced by total biodegradable high-tech goods powered by harmless frequencies. By 2050, which it's going to be sooner than that, currently inconceivable dramatization techniques will mean that the mountains of rubbish would be around the world will be disposed of. This includes the atomic dust from nuclear power stations, which will all have been shut down. Residue of waste dust will be taken by unicorns to final clearance in the sun and Helios, the great central sun, a gateway to source. In the golden future, we will keep our planet pure and clean. Lord Peter the Great was totally in tune with nature and the animal kingdom. During his many incarnations, he now helps environmental movements and is coordinating the deep cleaning of the planet from the inner planes. Your guidance is to connect with him and visualize the land being clean and cared for and the air pure. Each time you clean and care for and purify the air, your energy creates bridges of light along which Peter the Great spiritual team can work through your intervention. They can show people the consequences of their actions and achieve more to purify the world. This card is a reminder that every single thing you do to help our environment makes a difference, but do not judge those who drop, litter, or pollute, for judgmental thoughts create physics, psychic pollution. Instead, bless those people with self-worth to raise their frequency. Your guidance is to make ecological choices and live lightly on Earth. For your actions profoundly affect people and help the planet. You know, me and my husband started here in our world. We redid this property. The property had been let go and just grown up and whining and just horrible. And we had it nice, it was pretty for us and this and that. We went through changes and evolutions on this property and this and that. And went through three hurricanes within the last year and a half, and it wrecked. I mean, the first hurricane, literally, we woke up in a tree with a tree on top of us. And it changed our life a lot. It changed our thinking a lot of what's important. Um, we started cleaning up again, creating again, and not letting it get us down, and just start to create one little thing at a time, and our place looks nicer than ever. So sometimes bad things can happen for good things to come in. Now, we got an interesting card. Mother Mary, miraculous encounter, divine experience. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Mary, the mother of Jesus, was a simple woman with a divine mission to bring sacred love into the world. At this time of her death, she was assumed into heaven by the angels. It is for the reason that she is considered the queen of the angels, and her presence magnetizes the energy of miracles and the presence of angels. One of the most important lessons of Mary's life was when Archangel Gabriel brought her the message that she was going to be the mother of Christ. When Gabriel appeared to her, she heard the message: Do not be afraid, for I am an angel of the Lord. This wasn't necessarily telling her not to be afraid because she was having a spiritual vision, more not to be afraid of being this powerful. Mary experienced reminds all women that it's safe to be powerful and gifted. She is now dedicated to spreading the message and is the leader of a group of angels dedicated to work world peace. You are having spiritual visions and miraculous encounters at this time. Don't be afraid of your gifts. They are God given abilities to help you remember who you are and where you have come from. If you have been wondering about the spiritual significance of certain encounters or experiences, now that the main message the universe is trying to send you to get to you is that you are not alone and you are a significant bringer of light to the world. Your psychic and spiritual abilities have been awakened by some sort of shift in your life. This could have been an overwhelming, challenging, or emotional moment, but it has set you on a path to remembering that you can heal and help others. Angels of peace are here now to guide you on your way to harmony in all aspects of your world. Wow. Yeah, this has been a really good reading. And this reading is telling you that we really need to work on self. Once we start once we start changing self, everything will change around you. Now, we got the Magic Spirit Oracle, and I thought this was very interesting. It's another 16, which is a 7. The things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. They awakened dead, resilience, nirvana, and self appreciation. I honor all of me, my past, present, and future selves. This card can mean it's time for you to have a powerful moment of self realization about the life you are leading, as if you have already lived it, as if your future self is taking or talking to you. This card also can mean that you have been self critical and that it's okay, you are on the right track, even if it's not going as you plan. Point of view: imagine you are reflecting on your life from the afterlife. You're so proud of yourself because you are always doing so much better than you thought you were. Yeah, you can see it now. You know it now, but you wish you could have known it then. You wish you could have seen yourself the way you see yourself now. God, you are so beautiful. You realize it was always a choice that you decided to make over and over, even when you didn't want to. You didn't have to. It would have been easier, not to, but you did. You chose to empower yourself to begin again, to believe again, to pick yourself back up after you fell so hard, nose in the dirt, tears in the soil, hands grasping the earth. And it's okay if sometimes lay there in that cold darkness a bit longer than you should have it. You should have. You were in pain. You were tired, and it's okay if you judged yourself for that. You wanted the best for yourself because you believed, you chose to believe. Because even after your weakest, aching, I'm so dead inside moments, you called for a rebirth and a reckoning after chaos ensued. You summoned those faintly lit and seemingly dormant powers to come out from deep within your soul. And finally, they did. Sometimes you weren't sure, though, and that's okay. It's just incredible that even through all the craziness of this world and people, you did it. Yeah, no, you did it. Just wish you could have known that you always could have trusted yourself. You always could have trusted yourself. This card is a testament to the times we thought we were broken, but instead were awakened, transformed, and alchemized through darkness. A salute to all the lessons ahead and how much grace we deserve to give ourselves. Take time to appreciate how far you've come. Give yourself a hug. Look at yourself through the eyes of your wise future self. Think about your younger self and how much compassion you have for them. Imagine this times 1,000. Once you reach the end of your life, give yourself this love now. Um, I loved this reading because it was about love. And I have seen where people are not loving themselves and they don't know how to get there. They don't know how to meditate. They can't clear their mind. They don't know how. And I get that because we've never been taught. Um, all I can say is the first thing. It's not so much the dark night of the soul. It is, but it's also you. It's where your state of mind is and what you feel is perfect and beautiful in your own mind. You should be perfect and beautiful in your own mind. Because once you realize you're perfect and beautiful as you are right now and meant to be, there is no accidents. You will realize that you have a purpose. And your purpose is to love yourself and teach others and learn from things. We're all on our school. So there is no wrong or right now. Uh, we know common sense is telling us that don't do that, it'll hurt somebody. Don't do that, you can't do it. That's common sense. And we have to get back to using our common sense and a little less emotion and wavy, chaotic craziness. Um, really, ooh, indigo blue, beautiful. Really work on yourself. Get a mirror and talk to yourself. Don't look at your damn avatar. I have people saying, "Oh, I got wrinkle on my I got wrinkle too. I got a wrinkle." Yeah, we all got a wrinkle. Okay. Don't look at your avatar. Your avatar is something that you were supposed to take care of, and maybe you didn't. Maybe you did. Who knows? But it's your heart space that's important. Your mind is of the earth right now, the 3D earth. So sometimes you don't want to listen to that if it's just chaotic in there and you're just repeating things and thinking about things. You need to learn how to clear your mind and love yourself. Why don't you start a gratitude book and put all the beautiful things that you feel you are in there and the beautiful things that you've done. Don't add anything negative, nothing negative, no, nothing. All the beautiful things. And don't tell me there isn't a lot because you've lived beautiful life and you've had beauty. Sometimes we kind of get on that rocky level and think, well, my world's been horrible. My world's been pretty good. It's been rocky. We've had rocky things and three hurricanes and things like that, but I'm going to tell you, it's been all a learning experience. We need to get back to self. We need to get back to clearing our minds and meditating. And if we're worrying about the world, we have to start worrying about ourselves because we can worry about the world all we want. But when we die, we won't be here to worry about the world anymore. So what's the difference? Make your mark, make your beautiful mark. Make your make the butterflies. As you walk, butterflies come out, not bats in the belfry. You know, we want to create our paradise, our Garden of Eden. The only way we can do that is if we work on self. Because I can give you guidance, somebody can give me guidance, but that doesn't mean it's going to guide me to where I need to go. It's the frequency that's going to hit that you're going to say, oh, I get it now. Okay, I get it. It's certain frequencies. So, folks, we are going to have a beautiful life. But right now, we've got some turmoil going on. We've got an election coming up, and we know it's a bunch of hoo-ha. But let's get through the hoo-ha and let's work on self. That's very important. So, okay, I hope everybody, I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. And guess what? See you.